For anybody that hasn't met Anthony before, you've been, actually I was going through some of the old clips. There's a couple of shows, some really nice photos of the web of us on the web.
Together, yes.
Together, the two of us,
Absolutely.
me and you, right?
Because
I know you a couple of years. Right. So, corporate chef, director of research and development.
For several years.
But that's not how I know you. I know you since we're way back when.
Yeah.
Okay. So we came out to say hello. We get a tour. Joe shows us around. We get to check out some of the things they do here. Today we watched them make ravioli. We watched them make manigotti. So okay, great. They made the pasta. I go to the market. I do buy Seviroli brand. I go to one of my stores. I buy the tortelloni or tortellinis. Today I want to try some of the raviolis. They look awesome.
My job here at Seviroli, I'm on board a little over a year. My job here at Seviroli is to maintain the quality of the product that we do, and then down the line research and develop new products that we're constantly bringing to the market.
Well, I tell you, today you're going to make a sauce for this one, simple sauce.
Very simple sauce. As a matter of fact, it almost takes as long to cook the ravioli as it does to make the sauce.
Really? So we're going to take the raviolis come right out of the freezer then?
Right out of the freezer.
Okay.
Now our ravioli are pre-cooked pasta, so it's a 3 to 4 minute cook is all it takes.
Boiling water is behind you, all set to go.
A little bit of salt. That's it. Okay. What we're going to do here today is we're going to cut some tomatoes.
Now I know you how many years? 30 years?
Yeah, about.
Yeah, longer than I know my wife.
Yeah, we met.
More than my kids.
First day of school, 7th grade.
Okay.
That's a long time.
And yet you got a fancy chef coat.
2.5.
And they give me a nightgown. What do I have to do around here? Who do I have to know?
You still haven't given me one of those fancy Carmines.
All right. I'll make sure we bring one for you. Yeah. Actually,
I liked them when they were denim.
Oh yeah, we used to have some. They were too hot. We got really hot in them. Well, the funny thing is, we went through the whole factory here today, the whole plant, and they can run, depending on what day I come, they can run something totally different. Tell me about some of the food products they make here.
We make ravioli, tortellini, cavatelli, gnocchi, stuffed shells. There's got to be something else. Cannelloni, manigotti. We make pasta sheets.
Do you lasagna yet?
We don't make a full lasagna. We make the sheets for the lasagna, and many customers around the country use our pasta sheets to prepare their own lasagnas.
Gotcha. So pretty much everything, but the specialty seems to be the filled or stuffed pastas.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Seviroli family started 1960. We're about to celebrate our 50th year.
Oh wow.
They started in 1960 in a bakery in Brooklyn, and it's grown from there. And Mr. Seviroli was one of the primary people to bring tortellini to this country.
Really?
He kept going back and forth to Italy and saying to himself, but how come they don't make tortellini here?
Spaghetti's all you ate in the 60s, right?
In the back of the bakery, they started to make tortellini. And now we have machinery that can produce 10,000 pounds an hour.
Wait a minute, say it again.
Our tortellini machines produce 10,000 pounds of pasta an hour.
You got to be kidding me.
No.
Now, I heard 7 million pounds of ricotta during the course of a year. How many manigottis are they pumping out there?
We do, let's see, a pallet's about 1,000 pounds. We do 6,000 to 7,000 pounds of manigotti for each shift.
Oh my God.
We're currently working on getting a second shift on our manigotti. So we'll be producing that same line that you were at today also produces our pasta sheets.
Right, that was pretty amazing. We watched it come down through the hopper, comes out one thickness, then it gets squeezed between the rollers, and you can cut that any width that you want.
Yeah, we can do it.
Very cool. So all you did now is you cut them, seeded them, and chopping up some tomatoes.
That's it.
Okay, these are good
while
tomatoes.
I finish this up, we're going to heat up a little oil.
Okay.
In the pan here. A couple of tablespoons.
All right.
Okay. Let that heat get nice hot, and then we'll throw a few pieces of garlic in, maybe a tablespoon of garlic. That's all a matter of personal taste.
I like garlic. It's fine by me. So what are we going for? We're going to tomato basil cream today?
Yeah, this is the tomato basil cream. And as you can see, what's laid out here is very simple.
What do we got? We got salt and pepper?
Salt and pepper.
Cheese?
Grated cheese.
Some olive oil?
Olive oil.
Some chopped garlic, smashed garlic, sliced garlic, whatever you got.
Whatever way you prefer.
Basil, of course, and a little bit of milk or heavy cream. Heavy cream's the right way to do it. But somebody wants to make it just a little lighter.
You're still calling me.
That's probably my mom wants to know if you're going to teach me how to make something. Yeah, something without mustard.
Mustard, bologna.
Right? Yeah.
We were fans.
You got to tell that story, though.
Okay. So, Carmine is half Irish, if anybody didn't know.
Oh, cut that out. Who said that, half Irish?
So, he took me home. He swore he wasn't Irish at all.
Well, your dad has an Italian restaurant. My dad's opening an Italian restaurant at the time.
Right. So
Carmine
was Italian.
Right.
So, he made believe that his mom was his stepmom. So I go to the house for the first time. Here I am, 7th grade, young kid. We sit down. I have lunch. She made bologna sandwiches. Bologna sandwiches with mustard. I had never eaten mustard before. Didn't know that I liked mustard. Nothing. I was scared to death to say anything when she was making a sandwich. I ate it. I said to Carmine, I told him what happened. A couple of months later, I turned to him, and he never lets me forget this, but I turned to him and I said, you know what, Carm, your mom's not bad for a stepmom.
Yeah, well, who's in the other room? Every word.
So now
you know, I am the favorite son. That gave me a little caution there. I wasn't so sure, but I'm still, my brother's never going to see this. I'm still the favorite son.
Oh, yeah. Well,
garlic's toasty. Smells great.
Garlic.
How about the pasta? Should I drop the pasta?
1 second. Let me get this stuff in.
I'm hungry. I like the pasta.
Okay. We're just going to let these saute down a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to add a pinch of pepper. And that, again, is to your taste. It's black pepper. Pinch of salt. And we're going to take some basil. Take a few leaves of the basil. Nice big leaves, usually.
I love basil.
Okay. Take the stems away. Roll it up nice. And a little chiffonade. Or thinly sliced.
Smells good too. Smells good. Garlic and basil and tomatoes. You're all set. It's healthy too. This is also a very quick sauce, a healthy sauce.
Now we'll put the ravioli in.
Okay.
Just drop
Boiling water. Drop them in. How long did you say? 3 to 4 minutes?
3 to 4 minutes. That's
okay.
It. I didn't bring a spoon.
I got you.
Boiling water.
Boiling water. What you got to do is you got to find a camera guy a dopey camera guy with a nutty hat on his head. That's how you start. That's the first ingredient. Did you know that? Did you meet the crew?
No, I haven't met.
This is Vince.
Hey Vince, how are you?
Vince is all right.
It's a pleasure.
That's Matt. Matt,
yeah.
Well, Matt's trouble.
So what we're doing is we're going to cook this down. They're going to get a little soft, like a paste almost.
Classic.
Very simple, classic, made in basil. And the key here now is we're going to add cream. Now the cream is to your taste. It doesn't matter. The more cream, the more fattening.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, absolutely. Just cook out a bit.
Nice. Now this would put a nice cold night, a real simple dish. You got the ravioli. How long would this stay? If I bought this today, I had a couple weeks in the freezer, no problem?
It's a 1-year shelf life on the freezer.
So, you know, because a lot of times folks will say like, well, I had this, I bought it, it's been in the freezer 2 months or 3 months. That's what this is made for.
Absolutely.
The idea is in a pinch, you make a simple sauce. Now this is so much better than opening a jar of something. You know, you start opening a jar, you just make a little bit of this sauce, you're all set.
I teach a little bit, and I used to teach a class called No Time to Cook. And in a 2.5-hour session, what we used to do is 8 sauces. And people couldn't understand how you could do it. It's so much better to make things fresh. You know, we spend $5.99 for a bottle of marinara sauce.
Yeah.
A can of tomatoes is 89 cents.
Yeah.
Tomato, basil, garlic.
And you get yourself a nice little sauce there.
Okay. Now the ravioli should be done. They'll be floating to the top of the water. Okay, we're going to pull these out. We're going to drop them right into the saucepan because it's best to coat them with some of the sauce.
Yeah, if sauce is too thick, a little of the pasta water thin it out for you. That's the other thing. Folks go, how long do I let this sit here? How long do I do that? Let the sauce cook. Tomatoes get nice and soft.
The starch in the pasta water helps make a sauce.
Yeah.
We're going to sprinkle a little grated cheese. We're going to put it in the dish.
Nice. And what we're going to do is we're going to get 2 forks, not 4 forks. I don't know. Do you think the boys deserve a taste? What do you think?
Yeah, okay.
They did all right? All right, good. I'll tell you what. We're going to find a couple forks, folks. I hope you enjoyed watching today. Anthony made us some Seviroli tortellini.
These are
raviolis. Cheese raviolis. Cheese raviolis with simple tomato, cream, basil, garlic.